Well, Jason Kerr, 9-wicket win down here at the Utility Bowl against Hampshire, and a really professional performance from Somerset. You must be very pleased.
Yeah, absolutely, incredibly comprehensive. Hampshire won the toss and elected to bat, and we would have bowled. We anticipate the surface probably being slightly better than it was, but we adapted brilliantly. And I thought, at the halfway stage, we were very pleased. And then, from a batting point of view, a great start again. George Thomas has come in, impressed in the 2 games that he's played. And the partnership between Tom Banton and Cole Cadman was outstanding. And Bance in particular, I think that's probably one of the best innings he's played for us. Just incredibly mature, great decision making, and comprehensive in the end.
Let's talk about the bowling, because Somerset keeping Hampshire down to 157, which was well below par on a decent pitch. What stood out for you about that bowling performance?
Look, we've talked a lot recently about trying to be a little bit more clinical, trying to ask more questions and actually sticking to a plan A until you get hit off it. And I thought we did that brilliantly. I think we can't underestimate the role that Jack Leach played today. He came on, recognised the conditions very quickly, bowled superbly for someone who in this format is inexperienced, but showed his quality today. And again, we just collectively as a group, and Miguel as well came in for his first performance and demonstrated the strength and depth that we have in the club.
And then that opening partnership, Thomas and Banton doing the business again. Some big shots, but some very intelligent batting as well.
Yeah, I think we've seen it's a great partnership in the sense they're really good friends off the field, and I think you can see that out there. It's almost like Bance has taken the role of the senior figure, but almost like an older brother in that sense, and he's demonstrated what you need to do at the top of the order in T20 cricket brilliantly. And GT's come in, as we've talked about, or certainly I've talked about, he's done really well in second team cricket at the top of the order, waited a long time for an opportunity, and he's taken it and done brilliantly.
He's got an old head on young shoulders, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think we saw that in the first game. Worrell, is an experienced ball performer, was swinging the ball quite prodigiously on Friday night, and he got through that early period, stayed composed, didn't do anything reckless, which is testament to him as a character, and then took the opportunities later.
Well, Somerset now 7 wins, 15 points with a good net run rate, virtually qualified for a quarter-final. But I guess you're looking for a home quarter-final, and that means beating Sussex on Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we're not looking too far ahead in that sense, but the way we've played over the last few games, we've done some really good stuff in the games that we've lost and not been quite clinical enough, whereas the last 2 games have shown our strength. And I think if we can take that into the last 3 games, then that gives us a good chance of having a home quarter-final.
And what's the situation with Will Smead and Craig Overton? Will either or both be available for Sussex on Thursday?
So Craig definitely. So Craig was just rested tonight. We wanted an opportunity to look at Miguel. So it gives an opportunity for us to rest Craig. So he'll come back into the fold obviously on Thursday and Friday. And Will Smead, we're still waiting, but it's unlikely he's going to play any further part, certainly in the early stages of this campaign.
And looking at that Sussex side, they're a tough proposition, aren't they?
Yeah, look, in the South Group, they're all tough games. You look at Hampshire on paper, they're a formidable side. And Sussex are having a really good year. They've found a formula that's working for them, so they're confident, they're playing really good cricket, and I'm sure they're looking forward to coming to Taunton.